Hey, hey love, can I tell you something? I don't have much to say, I don't have much to give, but I'll give you my... I wrote that song way back in 2012, back when we threw up class years, your principals wished us well. Back when I met this girl and I thought that she was my everything. Left the college and man, did it really fuck up my everything. Private liberal art school was easy enough to sell, cause financial aid packages left me close to no debt. But still, the points that I brought up in class were twice as true, but 2 times failed, cause they turned and saw who was speaking articulately, then trailed my words with stereotypes of an angry black male. When we talked about social issues, you expected me not to tell the 10,000 time proven lies that keep homies in jail. 10,000 people leaving with gentrified property sell. I told them that my hair is not like Helen Keller and Braille. My upbringing and anything that your white tears can really heal. Hell, I had a good life for many struggles and still my mama, brother, and me climbed up out the ghetto and still we've been persevering, not fearing, but trusting in God's will. For God hath not given us that spirit of fear. But I started believing what they were saying was real. It affected my inner visions, decisions met with collisions. Vision formed into a schism, division of my intentions, attention on my invention of self-worth. Cursed by the light-skinned convention that mentions how Negro women build fences around their children while husbands see lighter women. Complexions a little different, complexions created mixes, prevention of miscegenation and retention of my self-hatred. But Manny, God has not given us that spirit of fear, but of power. So pay attention to this mission. Take provisions against decisions that leave less than given, and stay in position opposing them that prevent you from living. Attack the vision that keeps us tripping on team lighter dark skin. It's just racism instilled in generations of miseducation. Because Manny, God has not given us that spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Don't get me wrong though. I ain't speaking ill of a college education, no. I ain't hating or vociferating about the privilege I've been given. No, it's that I wasn't ready for the change in my situation. Left home, and I wasn't ready to part from my day-to-day shit. I'm gold, but seen as iron ore, subject to mutilation. I'm told to heat the heat and beating, constant mistreating, force feeding me into molds and pouring me out as something needed. I went to college to broaden my horizons, to broaden my shoulders, lifting textbooks while reading to sharpen minds, but broaden my shoulders, pulling weeds while reciting polyatomics. I studied psychos and science like Sigmund Freud's misguided logic. Whitewashed knowledge, I washed walls white while my fingers froze solid. Solid, liquid gas, plasma, black lives, the 5 states that I thought should matter. But the same textbook that broke my back always seemed to leave off the ladder. So faster and faster I grew madder and sadder while my depression grew me fatter. Their ignorant comments, chattering jibber jabber, I'd rather pass off with laughter. But I never said any, so I just sat there silent and battered like a slave and a master, but I never said otherwise to prove that they weren't the latter. I wrote a song way back in 2012, back when the miseducation of Manny Green prevailed, back when I met this girl and I swore that she was my everything, but depression from microaggressions just silenced my everything.
Yeah!